So I wanted to laugh. So when Caleb's done doing this, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the other day, in the comments section, when you did the oil pan job that the quick lube screwed up,
Yeah.
that someone was like, "Oh my God, you cut the exhaust pipe." It's like industry standard today. Like, and I said to him, I was like, "Why would I want to unbolt the front pipe and then break studs or break parts in the frame on a car that's 10 years old with rust, if not older, and then call the customer back and say, yeah, it's another $400 for studs and gaskets and hardware when I could just slice and dice, weld it at no charge, and send them on their way." And the flex pipe on the job you did was already done.
It's faster and it's much more self-explanatory. It's cut and dry.
It's efficient for us,
Yes.
and it's more cost-effective for the customer and cost-effective for us. Yes. So what's Cato doing here? He's cutting this out. So this customer is actually a friend of the family, and he doesn't live around here, but he'll drive out here to get repair work done. And he gets special family pricing too. He's probably like only one of my nephew's friends. Two of them, anyway, because they know the value of driving all the way out here. But anyway, let's keep moving on. So I saw that and I said, "Oh my God, what is that snotty yellow stuff?" Drain plug that's leaking oil. It's leaking oil from the oil drain plug from the last place that changed the oil. I know for a fact that he hit a quick lube because I checked his oil sticker before I estimated the job for repair, which is still good. But should I call the quick lube place and tell them, "Oh my God, I'm afraid to touch your oil drain plug if it was here for an oil change because one, it's leaking, and two, it's got some yellow snot on it"? Absolutely not. We're mechanics. That's what we do. And then April said we always get phone calls from the lubers or the luber customers. They're saying the lube shops are afraid to change the oil. I'm afraid to change the oil every time I see one of your stickers. But I still do it because it's the job the customer's asking me to do. And if it's a stripped out drain plug or oil pan,
Then we gotta deal with it.
it's part of what we do. But yeah, oh my God, this is nothing to be concerned about, is that. That's the index snot, but regardless, it's not supposed to be there. And there's nothing wrong with the way we do it because we don't have this issue, right? So it looks like they put a new drain plug in, and then they snotted it, and it's still leaking.
It doesn't even look like a drain plug. Sometimes drain plugs have shoulders on them.
It could be, like they probably buy like a box of drain plugs, so they just have them so they can just keep moving through the job and obviously sell them. But it's definitely not an OEM one. That's not the style that's supposed to be in there. But it's still leaking.
Well, you think it's a clutch washer on that? It doesn't look like it.
I will tell you this: if they invested a little bit more time in here and do what we do, not necessary to index or worry about this. And this is what we're trying to avoid on the older cars that we're working on. How many signatures are on the oil filter? Is there 100 signatures on it? No.
There's
What's
none.
it say on there? Who uses Pennzoil filters? I'm not going to say the gag order.
So that one?
I'm not allowed to say good or bad things about certain things.
But is it this one?
I can't say.
You could say yes or no. I'm not on the video.
Oh, it's one of the three populars. I would say that would be my first say, but I think it's the V. I think, but we'll check. I mean, unless you want to climb up there and confirm it.
I'll get to it.
Okay. G, were you a fast car? Ever? How about if the drain plug just spun? Spun and spun and spun for days and it's going to come out.
Just go, God.
You're like, hey, Aunt, we got to fix this, right? Yep. That's exactly what we would do.
God darn it.
You wouldn't call God or you wouldn't call the customer and say, hey,
No,
you
I'd
know.
call the customer and say, hey, you need an oil pan.
Yeah. And then if they say why, well, I don't know. It's worn out. This is what we got. Or,
I don't
you know,
it's free
the old industry standard is the last guy to touch it married it. Industry
that's not
standard
true.
is the last guy to touch it married it.
Thank God that's not true.
Well, not here. Yeah. And like I was telling the guys here, I said, if something happened and we were the last place to change the oil, what do I say?
Bring
Fix
it
it.
back.
Fix it and keep moving. If they're at a quick lube and they can't get the drain plug loose, what do? I make a video and show how easy it is to get the drain plug off. Effortless.
Just because me and Caleb are huge.
How about the oil filters that are like
Bolt on there?
they're on there like they put up Lou Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger both help them. Yeah. They're like, oh my God, why is this so tight? Well, I know why it's so tight because they don't want it to fall off.
Yeah. Say that.
So, what cool stuff has Jude got to do today?
Motor mount. Oil cooler lines.
Oil cooler lines,
Door hinge.
driver's motor mount,
Look at the compressor.
door hinge on. We're going to do the wiring, electrical nightmare crap afterwards.
Yeah.
I actually told April, I said, I will focus, I will meditate, and then I will attack the electrical. Because most of the time my mind is spent on all the work that we're doing here that I really don't have the time or patience.
You're like, oh, why can't you wire this relay in 30 seconds? I'm like,
How many relays have you hand wired? Enough to know that you should know that by heart.
oh, no, absolutely. But it's also been about a year and a half.
And then like my car, I was, after working all day in the heat and trying to deal with all the cars and problems and diagnostic work here,
Your brain is mush.
I put the ECM in and it didn't fire. I'm like, I'm defeated. I can't take it anymore. And then what did I say? I spent 8 hours in the shop one day. And then I spent, 3 hours out in the parking lot. And then I finally figured it out. So the mental part of what I do is so grenaded when it even comes to me trying to think about an electrical issue or something like that. Like, you really need to have silence, no distractions, especially if you're not familiar with the system. We got OEM motor mounts and stuff for the Cadillac.
Cataract.
Motor mounts. We got an OEM steering box for something. What's up, my man? And then we got the driver's door seal from the dealer. Open the door on a Cadillac or any car, you shouldn't have the door seals on the door or the body waving at you or missing pieces. And this one was so bad that there was no fixing. If it's like cracked or missing a little piece, we could use RTV and fix it, but this one was destroyed. All right, so last oil change for the day. That's a fact, because if I don't have time for this. How's the rest of the car look?
Everything underneath looks good.
Looks good?
The coolant bottle is low, or empty almost.
Yeah. So empty to the point where it's more than a quart of antifreeze?
No.
So just top it.
There's,
All right,
it's
guys,
a little
thanks for
bit
watching.
bottom.